Oh shit!
Hello, hello. It
What's
is
up? What's up?
9:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The time is for the Chaotic Conversation. Monday night, we are here. We don't have a full house, but we're going to rock with what we got. Two of the usual suspects are in the house, and that would be Mr. Anzo and Mr. Gaskar. How y'all two fellas doing?
Doing good, man. How you doing?
Awesome.
This is a true North versus South. Look like.
Yes, it is.
Wow. You want to look at it that way.
You know the North is the best, though. We the North, baby. We
Come on,
Danny. Come on.
I don't even feel like arguing tonight, so I'll concede. I don't have the energy to even put up a worthy argument for that.
Danny, when you come here on vacation, guaranteed you're gonna be leaving and be like, damn, I want to move to Canada. I want to move to Canada.
No. He's gonna say, I want some poutine.
No.
Yeah, that's gonna want to.
No. I just told my wife, she said, yeah, we can do that. So hopefully when this here mess clear up, we're gonna try and come there next summer because I'm not coming no wintertime. No,
you want to come in the summer. You want to come in the summer.
You want to come in the summer, believe me. If you're not used to the winter, you definitely don't want to come here in the winter.
You ain't got enough long johns or coats. It was like 34 degrees last weekend. We had to work. And shit, I was cold. I was like, what the fuck? What I'm doing out here? Had my hat and gloves on, and those females, shorts, damn near bikini. I said, y'all ain't cold. No, we're not cold. Yeah. Your ass get 50 or 60, you'll feel that shit.
I'll say this though, our winter this year wasn't that bad though, so you might have been able to handle it.
When it comes to cold, I am straight up boom, boom, boom.
On Saturday we hit like 71 degrees. So
yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, 71. Yeah, I could deal with that. When it get like 35 on down.
It's when
don't add no snow. If you add snow, that's a wrap.
It's when the minus Celsius actually starts matching the minus Fahrenheit. Yeah. That's when it's like, holy crap, it's cold.
Yep.
I'm telling you, here, man, if it snows or gets cold like that, we shut down. I'm telling you, the grocery stores, you can't find bread, water, cold cuts. Just shut down, man. It is shut down.
That is crazy.
Anzo and I have stories of wintertime in schools and stuff for hours.
Because like the school bus, they ain't gonna risk some kids get hurt on the school bus. Nope, they're not gonna do it. Anyway,
it used to be so cold. They would still make us play outside for recess and lunch and all that shit. Yeah. The only times we didn't go outside is when there was like a snowstorm or some shit.
Yeah.
Other than that, we were outside playing in that snow.
When we couldn't see 2 feet in front of us, then we stayed at the same side.
That don't make no sense. Anyway, let's do a quick. Caleb said, "What's up, everyone? What's up, Caleb?
What's up?"
D. Scott said, "What's up, y'all? How you doing?" Caleb says, "Team Anzo." # Team Anzo. Rest in peace, DMX said, "Yo, what's up? It's me, Nas23 from the last stream. Just changed my name to respect my boy, DMX."
Damn right. Rest in peace.
That's what's up. Garrett27 says, "What's up?" And Shifty Jism, 1 inch of snow in Virginia drives folks crazy here in Virginia. Hey, you're not lying, bro. Same here in the South. Every 10 years or so, we'll get a 4-footer.
4-footer?
I don't think they've been that deep here. They ain't never been that deep here.
How's a 4-footer?
You calling 4-footer deep?
We got the 4-footer down here.
Hell no.
Everything just stops. The cows just stay still.
Tonight we're gonna be doing scariest movies from TV shows, movies that you saw. I really don't watch scary movies. It's never been really my thing. Like I watch when they come on TV, but like pay money to see a scary movie, I can't remember what's the last scary movie I went to see? Might be was fucking Chucky or something like that, man.
Damn.
I just don't. They just don't appeal to me. But for the sake of being diverse, Anzo wanted to do this topic, and I have no problem in.
He's always been a scary movie
in being diverse
watcher.
So
always.
Oh, I know.
Ones I'm gonna say, man, they're gonna be old, like when I was a little kid and stuff. Shit.
Same here, Daddy. Don't worry, I'm right there with you.
That's what I went to because when as you get older, they're not as scary. But I'm thinking about the ones that scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. You know, so
right.
I don't know. Mine might be a mixture. I ain't did 5 and 5, so I'm just gonna try and pull 10 out my ass. But
okay.
Alzo, what's your number 10?
Okay, so my number 10. I thought we were doing 5, but okay.
Yeah, I just have 5 movies. That's all.
Okay, we do 5. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I was gonna go into my honorable mentions, but that's okay. So we'll do because my number 5. Yeah. My number 5 movie will be Nightmare on Elm Street. That first one with Freddy, holy cow, that shit was fucking scary as shit. That shit had me not sleeping at night and shit. You know what I mean? And I was like, fuck, man. You're scared to dream because you think Freddy's gonna come into your dreams and shit. You know what I mean? Even though you know it's a movie, it's just like, and you hear that little creep on the floor at nighttime and you're looking around. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, so number 5 is Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay. Gascar, what's your number 5?
Halloween. The first one.
Y'all keep going. I got a work call. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
That one just freaking scared the shit out of me. That freaking Michael Myers mask, man. I remember my sister used to watch those shows, all those movies, and she's the one that used to put them on. And I remember when my parents used to go out, I used to be alone with her, and she would make me watch these scary movies. And then they would wonder why I would fall asleep in school because I had nightmares for like weeks.
Bro, I'm going to tell you, these movies used to scare the shit out of me, right? So one night I woke up and I don't know, man. I guess I was in one of them groggy like moods or whatever. But I kid you not, bro. It looked like there was a fucking ghost like on my door like this. Like, ugh. So I jumped up out of bed and granted, I ran towards the door where the ghost was supposed to open up the door, banged on my parents' room, and was like, there's something in my room. There's another room. The boy got the fuck back to bed. My dad woke up in the morning and found me sleeping outside his door.
You know what?
That's your number 4? What was your 4?
My number 5.
I was telling a story.
You say that too, right? I remember looking down the long hallway, right? Just poking out my head like this because my dad used to watch TV till like 2 or 3 in the morning, and I was like watching it like this, like when that peeks over, get yourself your ass back into bed, and I was like, ugh. And he found me sleeping in between the hallway and the bathroom. In the hallway.
Yep. Crazy, my dad opened up his door, looked on the floor, and I was down there sleeping. He's like, "What the fuck?" Like, I wasn't going back in that room, bro.
I hear you, man.
I ain't been quite that scared. The movie that sticks out in my mind that terrified me, my number 5, is Salem's Lot. That original Salem's Lot, boy. Vampires and a little boy come knock at the window and try to. I hated that shit. And then the master would be fucking with him and all kind of stuff. So I really hated Salem's Lot. In fact, I never watched it after I was an adult. I don't remember that shit. No. So that's my number 5.
So you wouldn't go back and watch these movies now, Danny? Really?
I don't care for scary movies, man. It's okay.
All right. My number 4 is The Thing. Oh my God, this fucking movie, bro. Well, I remember there was one scene in this movie where they were doing trying to get the guy's heart back, and they're fucking pounding on his heart, and then the fucking his chest opens up, rips off the guy's arms and shit. And you know, when you're a kid and watching these movies, it's like all good while you're watching it, but the minute you got to go to bed, man,
your imagination.
I used to sleep with my light on, literally. Mom, come tuck me in. I'm like, Mom, leave the light on, please. No problem. Because I could not sleep in the dark. And another thing that I couldn't do is I could never sleep with my feet not under the covers.
Oh, I can't either. Mm-mm.
My feet have to be under the
And
covers.
the closet door has to be closed.
It's because you each are saying things that I've heard by either my wife or my daughters are the same way. Closet door has to be closed. Can't leave it open.
No, it was just something about the feet. You know what I mean? Easy access, so you keep them under. It's like under the covers ain't gonna change shit, right? But you just feel comfortable because if they're out, that shit could just grab your feet, pull you under the bed, boom. So I was like, nah, fuck that.
And it's funny because when you're afraid of these things, right? When you're a kid, what's the first thing you do? You put the sheets over your head. It's like your sheets were like some kind of force field that can protect you from somebody coming in, right?
That is correct. And I did sleep with my head under the covers many nights, bro. So number 4 is the thing.
My number 4, I would have to go with Poltergeist, the first one. That freaking man, when that TV in my house, when when the transmission would end, and then would go, I was like, oh, turn off the freaking power button.
Oh like, man,
what you said?
Poltergeist. Oh my god, man! Every time,
one night. And these are things that you just never forget, right? So one night I'm sleeping in my bed and everything is off. Everything is dark. And all of a sudden, my TV clicks on, right? And I usually fall asleep with on like NBC or ABC. But my TV screen clicks on and it has that fucking screen there that like nothing picture scene. Yeah, the snow scene.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, what the fuck? And then it went off. Boom. So, my bed. This my bed. Never went back to sleep for the rest of
my dad had bought me this small color TV, right? And he got it for a cheap price or something. And one day it turned on, and it was the first. Remember the first TVs with the green digital channels on the top right? And it turned on, and it started counting down. There was nothing on the TV. It was just the fucking numbers. And I'm looking at it. 70, 69, 68. I'm like, what the fuck? I pulled the power plug out of it, man.
Yep.
It's nuts, man. I don't know, man. Something about marketing, man. There might be something there.
I agree with you 100%, man. Because there was so much shit that happened over there. I was like, I don't know.
I don't know, man. What's your number 4, Danny?
This is old. It was like a werewolf movie called Death Moon. This sucker, man, he fucked people up, man. He let them
1978.
He transformed this thing and he fucked people up, man. But kind of like it was in like some kind of tropical place or something. I always remember how that sucker sound, boy. It's like old scouted dog. Oh, next thing you know, he'd be all fucked up. So Death Moon was one I didn't. Like I said, you said it came out in 78, Guy Scar?
Yeah, 1978.
Yeah, I was 8 years old.
A manager sent to a vacation by his doctor due to symptoms of stress. He chooses Hawaii because that's where his grandfather worked as a missionary.
Tropical.
He doesn't know that his grandpa. Anyways, it goes on from there.
Yeah. I'm noticing a trend, Johnny. Werewolves, a lot of werewolves and shit.
Yeah. But the first one was vampires.
Oh, vampires and werewolves. Okay, yeah. I can see that.
Now I like them now, but back then I was like, oh.
I want to drink your blood.
Well, they don't make them as scary as they used to. Now they're like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, but
it's funny. You watch our old movies now, you're like, eh.
Yeah, I know.
But that's what we had back then, right?
But did you ever watch Blackula?
Yes, I seen Blackula.
Oh man,
I don't remember it, but I know I seen it.
Man, I watch it, man. I watch that vampire was and Vampire in Brooklyn. Eddie Murphy.
Vampire in Brooklyn, yeah.
Yes, that I've seen.
Yeah, I didn't really. When I first seen it, I didn't really. Yeah, it was, but I watched it again, and
it's funny, man.
Witherspoon at the beginning, man. When he's talking about the boat, that shit was hilarious, bro.
When he turned to that preacher.
Oh,
he go inside the church, man. That shit was funny to me, boy.
You know what's funny though? I watched the roast of Richard Pryor, and you know that the Witherspoon guy, he was on there. He roasted Richard Pryor.
A lot of what's the other guy that wrote for
Paul Mooney.
Yeah, Paul Mooney wrote a lot. And
Paul Mooney I expected.
And the daddy. That died, John Witherspoon.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. He
was on the road.
He wrote a lot for Richard Pryor too.
I didn't know he wrote for Richard Pryor, but he was there.
Do you know Wes Craven actually directed Vampire in Brooklyn?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Holy shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
Yeah, he did. It was a Wes Craven movie.
Still from laughing before.
All right, so at number 3?
Yep, number 3.
Number 3, Evil Dead.
Talk about what the guy with
the Campbell guy, Bruce Campbell.
He got a shotgun and a chainsaw in his hand.
Yeah, but that's the second one. I'm talking about the first Evil Dead. One. The second one was, and I think there was second and third one
was
were
like a scary comedy. Wasn't he funny and stuff?
The second and third one were. The first one was not. The first one was straight up gore, and they took that. The tree grabs the woman, fucks her, she gets fucked by. Oh man, and then there was nails.
Some serious wood.
Got some wood. But it was long, but it was very thin. Like she wasn't feeling that shit. You know what I mean?
It's how you use it.
But that movie was ahead of its time because there was one scene. It was the pencil through the hand scene. I remember that, and I was like, oh fuck. You know, you go back and watch it now, and the effects are really cheesy. But when you're growing up and you're watching that shit, and these are the best effects that you can get, yo, that shit scared the fucking shit out of me. Man,
I have that.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish.
No, I was gonna say that movie was scary back when I was growing up.
And Sam Raimi.
Oh yeah, it's his movie, right?
Yeah, wrote it and directed it.
Yeah.
I remember seeing it, but I just don't remember much about it. I remember it scared the shit out of me, but I think I was 12 when I first saw it, 12 or 13.
Yeah, you see, you can't go back and watch those. I mean, you can go just to get memories of it, but you'll never get that like, oh shit, you're like, this movie scared me? Like, this shit just scared me? But because things are so different now, you know what I mean? It's like cheesy.
Oh, it's like Matt said in the chat, right? It's all about jump scare now and you know, and just slashing and gore and not so much story, I guess. I don't know.
Absolutely.
I haven't watched much of the new stuff, so I can't really talking out of my ass right now.
No, but you are correct though. It is a lot of gore now. Back in the days, it was jump scares, you know, and those were the movies that really made, like, those were the scary movies, the jump scare movies. The gore is like whatever now, but yeah.
Right. My number 3 will actually be Nightmare on Elm Street. I remember watching that and the singing, the kids singing that damn freaking song and trying to go to bed, and all I heard was that, and then you know, the freaking sound of his claws against the wall and shit.
Freddy's coming
for you. Better lock your door. Yeah,
that shit, man. I was
Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
I don't remember what movie it was.
No, you wouldn't.
I remember what movie. Which
I'm talking about them kids. I wouldn't tell Freddie that. I'm talking about kids.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Give him one of those Morgan Freeman.
This is exactly what I tell them kids. Where's it at?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to sing? You want to sing a little song? I got here something.
Shut the fuck up. You don't tell me how people react to me. I know what people are doing no matter what they say. Because I read minds, you dig? I don't take no shit off of you. You lying through your fucking teeth. I know it, you know it, and this fucking hoe know it.
Come on, leave him alone.
Freaking terrible.
I love that one.
Oh god.
I'll say I don't remember which one of the movies. There's a scene where one of the girls takes a tablespoon of coffee with a Coke.
It's 3.
And it was the third one. I remember when I was studying for my exams, I actually did that to stay awake to study. Oh my god, man. Never again, dude. That shit was like a bomb in my stomach.
Really?
I was like this, but then it was like Gotta go. It was like the worst thing ever. I was up, but for the wrong reasons.
I never would have thought about doing that. Never.
Oh, dude, man.
Me neither.
It was before Red Bull and all those energy drinks, man.
Yeah. White people thing.
That's just what I was thinking.
White people. Fuck you, man.
My number 3 is Amityville Horror. I hate that.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And what pissed me off, man, them suckers. The dog is about that, and they going back for the what? Okay, this dog supposed to be faster than we are. And he in there fucking up and all that, tripping and slipping. Hey. I hate
fuck the dog, eh?
I just pictured Daddy with his family there. Leave the goddamn dog in there. We're leaving.
I'm the only black man in this movie, and guess what? I ain't planning on dying, so let's get the fuck up out of here.
For no motherfucking dog.
No dog, hell no. Shit.
Oh my god!
But I hate that. When I see houses built kind of like that, I'd be like, damn, I would see in that house. That house, hell, boy.
We used to, I don't know if you remember, guys, there used to be a house, can't remember where it was.
Called St. Catherine, right next to the children's.
That we called the haunted house that we used to go in there. Nobody ever wanted to, bro. That house looked scary as fuck, man. Yeah. We didn't even want to go closer. We'd always go and look at it and shit. But step close to that house. Hell
I don't remember what the story was. It was a house that had children or something that there were. There were so many rumors. I don't even know if it was true, but kids that were ill stayed in that house and they died in that house, and people that went there later had rashes and stuff and weird ass stuff. Ugh. I remember when they tore it down.
You do? I don't remember when they tore it down.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember how did we got there, where exactly it was. I just can't remember where it exactly was. I just remember that we used to always go and like almost every day we would go and fucking visit the little place and look around and be like, oh, is there any ghosts and shit? But
I don't remember who I went with. It was probably you, but I remember fucking shitting bricks because I wasn't allowed to leave the block. And I was like, oh shit, my dad's driving around here. I'm a dead man.
Yeah, that shit was scary as fuck though. And you know what's funny though? There was not one of us that ever fucking said, hey, let's go inside that motherfucker.
Nope.
Nobody ever
we were
said
all
that.
chicken shit.
Yeah, sense. In no way I wasn't nowhere scary like that.
No.
Damn right.
I was the only white kid there, and I didn't even go in. So there goes that theory.
Number 2.
All right, guys. And don't fucking judge me on this motherfucking movie. Because this movie scared the shit out of me as an adult.
Oh, hell.
And that was The Fourth Kind. Holy shit.
I never heard of it.
Okay, that's with the female from, I think it's $1 Million Baby, Hilary Swank. I think that's the female in it, right? And it's basically supposed to be on real life abduction stories, right? So they do the movie, but then they show clips of the woman she's playing, and she actually has little clips of like these people talking about being abducted from aliens. And then at the end of the movie, the fucking alien come down and they take her son. And they're showing clips of her recently, like during the interview, and she's like this skinny, frail, all like, and yo, I was like, what the fuck? And
this lady that play on what Hilary Swank?
It's Mila Jovovich.
Yeah, Jovovich. That's it. Right, exactly. And yo, bro, they were saying that was based on a true story. Like, it's based on a true story. They already debunked it and whatever later on. But man, that night I did not fucking sleep. Every fucking creep in my house, I was like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I was like, aliens. It was like, wow, man, that shit disturbed me. That shit disturbed me, man. That's my number 2.
Okay. Guy Scar, what's your number 2?
Would be Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
That was my sister's favorite. Every time she had a chance to put that freaking, I still to this day, man, when I hear that title, all I hear is. See, my wife's telling me to shut up because she hates scary movies. She's like, "What the hell?" Yeah.
You ever sneak up behind your wife and scare
her? Not doing those noises because she'd probably take a knife and freaking stab me or something.
You should put a clown mask on and do that.
I hide in the closet and shit and come on.
What portrayal I'm making of you? If I go behind you doing if I'm doing a scary movie thing and I'm making the voices of that movie, believe me, you would probably grab a knife and stab me.
She's like, yeah, you damn right I would. Don't play that shit.
Love you.
Shit. What about you, Danny? You do them things to scare your wife, jump out of closets and shit? Be like, yeah.
Not no more. Something like I don't like. I know she can't see me or something. I might do that. But.
I'm afraid to do that too. Like I wouldn't do that in the United States because y'all have guns.
Yeah, for real.
You don't have guns in Canada?
Oh, damn! Sorry,
no, we do. We have guns, but it's not as accessible as like.
And then I saw one yesterday. I told my wife that I saw one for my birthday. It was a lever action 22. Remington. I mean, they want $810. Like, good God of mercy. Damn, like payment and a half.
Like we have them here, but our gun laws are so strict that they have.
So that was in Walmart. Up. I saw that in Walmart yesterday.
You see what I'm saying?
They still sell them at Walmarts.
The long guns, they never show pistols, but they had They had like 6 long guns left. They used to sell the shells, but then you got to go to like a actual firearm store or like Cops. We can buy the guns, like really pretty good discount. But the guns ain't the problem. Now it's the bullets. Man, bullets
that's what you were saying.
Bullets are worth their weight in gold over here now, boy.
So let me ask you this, Danny. Since you're an officer of the law, right? Do you have to go through all the checks and shit to buy a gun, or can you just go show your badge and say, "Hey, I'm a cop"? No,
we don't have to go through that. They're verified with the academy because the place we can buy it is called Lawman's. It's one of the places, and they just call right to the academy right down the street, and everybody got an academy number. So good, you're in good standing. I mean, we can buy them. You can buy them. Like,
here, you cannot buy a handgun unless your job requires you, and you have to have proof of that, or you belong to a gun club. You cannot have a handgun.
I got one. So I got 5 now that was issued to me.
Damn. Don't fuck with Danny. Danny gonna be shooting you with his toes and shit. 2 in one hand.
I know. They're like, I don't wear my gun everywhere I go. I don't. I just don't feel that threatened. If I'm on duty, of course, but like, if I go to Walmart right down the street, I ain't putting. I just don't. Now, if I go out of town,
that's crazy.
We going for a house. I know some officers that like if they cutting grass, they got a piece on them.
Really?
I just don't feel that unsafe. Maybe it's coming to that. I hope not. I hope it don't. But I just don't. Now, if I'm going out of town, me and my wife and kids, I will take one in the car just for like in case something.
Wow.
Look.
I can't. Oh no, nice. Look at you. Awesome.
Damn, we all got chairs now.
I got to work on a video though for it. I've got everything put together, or I got everything shot. I just need to put it together. So hopefully tonight I'll have that done. But
nice.
I did a time lapse of it and voiceover and.
Oh yeah.
This is my chair. This is my ass on my chair.
I'll be right back.
Wow. Did you get the script leak? Fuck. God damn it.
Yeah. Oh my God. You see my video?
For which one? What?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Mortal Kombat. Yeah, the script leak is out there, bro.
If it's true.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's true because I watched a video of some guys that actually seen the movie, and yeah, they basically said everything that was in the plot leak. So I'm like, oh, fuck this shit, man.
I'll watch, and if you did, like, have you read it? Have you read through it?
Yes.
Send it to me, or give me a link to it, and I'll look at it.
I'll send it to you.
So, Chris, since Danny stepped off, what's your 5, 4, and 3 horror movies?
4 and 3. Okay, number 5, Poltergeist. This movie I watched as a young kid, and it scared the fuck out of me. So, I mean, I've lived in 2 or 3 neighborhoods where the whole Indian burial ground story is out there. And of course, I had friends who were like 3 or 4 years older than me that had, brothers and sisters who were older than them. So when I was growing up, I always hung out at their house. And so they told me all these stories just to fuck with me. And trust me, it worked. I watched this movie down there. I watched 2 things that literally scared the shit out of me. One was Thriller, the music video, just because I was so scared by it. I ran back to my parents' house, which was 3 houses up, in the middle of the night. And we had woods surrounding the whole neighborhood. The neighborhood was shut off from everything else by woods. I should have been more scared about being outside than that damn video now, looking back on it. But I was scared by that. But Poltergeist hit me the same way. I was just like, because it was so believable in a sense back then. You kind of watch it now. It doesn't quite hold up to it, but it's better than the remake, I think. So
because you associated with it.
Yeah. Alien is my number 4. Why? Ridley Scott did a really good job. It's I would use the term dry. It's very quiet. It's ambionic, or it's got ambience throughout the whole movie. So when something does happen, it hits you. There's very little scenes in that movie that actually have xenomorph in it, but it's so well done that when you see it, it's like you don't even have to see it. You feel it. You feel the tension, and tension in a movie can really grip you. So I think that made it really scary. And again, I watched this early on in my life, which probably I shouldn't have, but whatever. Number 3, Handyman. That movie is trippy as balls, man. There's some shit in that movie that's just, listen, Jason and Freddy, man, they don't got nothing on that. It's just, what they're throwing at you is generic blood and, oh, look, I got knives on my fingers. This guy's got bees crawling all over him. The damn, what's the guy's name? I always forget his name.
The actor?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I'll get it. Go ahead. Continue.
Okay. But that guy, if I remember right hearing, he got paid $500 per sting. It was either 500 or 5,000, like that.
Yeah.
And oh my God, so that's why it looks so real. This guy had bees in his freaking mouth for those. Yeah, that's it. Oh my God, when you got a guy that's that dedicated, that's why it comes across as
you stupid as fuck. I ain't getting
No, he said he only did it because he knew the money was going to be good for each. And he, so that's my number 3.
No way.
No, I don't disagree with you. No, I've been stung by about 60 bees, and not in a good way. It just, my foot went into a hive. I was we were cleaning up this cemetery, and I just stepped into this hole that had a hive in it, and they just came up and just.
Oh shit.
Okay, so hold on a second. You were cleaning up a cemetery. What? You were doing community service, or?
I was working with the Boy Scout troop at the time. I was like 16.
Now that is a white thing to do.
Coming from the other white guy on the panel. Very good.
Because you would not see me cleaning up a cemetery unless I had to do community service.
Well, it's community service, if that's what you want to say. It was community service because you had to have so many hours. And actually in school I had to have hours too. So we were required. So I mean it was community service, for lack of a better term. But yeah, being stung by a multitude of bees, that scene, no, I would not do that. So those are my 5, 4, and 3.
Okay. We already did 2, right?
I did my number 2.
I did my number 2 as well. So okay, Danny, did you do 2?
No, my number 2 was Event Horizon.
Ooh,
that was okay.
Man, that movie, was it Sam Neill was his name?
Yeah.
Ship Went to Hell and Lawrence Fishburne.
Lawrence Fishburne, yeah.
Ooh, I hate that movie. I watched it like twice. And I'm like,
Actually, Danny, that was the last movie I saw in the theater. A scary movie type.
Yeah. And I can't stand when their eyes be all closed and they have all the marks. No. I don't want to watch no shit like that. So that was my first last time watching.
Shit. I think I'm gonna go watch that tonight.
That was good.
Hey, but this is what came in today, guys. I am super excited about it. I'm waiting for the last month.
What is that?
That's your watch.
It finally came.
Oh,
cool.
I got Batman watch like that.
My baby came in.
Which one is it?
Joker.
Oh,
that's nice.
Yeah, I need those too. I got the Batman version of that.
I have been sitting on this watch for a year. It was like regular price, $800, which I couldn't swing that. But it finally came down to my price level. So,
what'd you get it at?
The Victor. It's a Victor watch.
Mm-hmm. What'd you get it at?
The Victor store.
No, I mean, how much did you get it for?
Oh, $160.
Oh,
there you go. Mm-hmm. I waited for my Batman one to go down, and I have to check out for that though. I never wear them.
I gotta get me one.
I wear mine every day. I think this make my 10th one now.
I can't do that because where I work, trust me, the
my boss said, "You wear watches? Real men don't wear watches." I said,
"Oh fuck yes, they do."
I said to myself, "You sound like a pussy because I wear a watch every day."
I got a Michael Kors watch that when I go out on the town, that's what I wear. It's a nice big watch. You can go to somebody, go motherfucker, boom.
I wear watches every day. I love it. Okay, Chris, what's your number 2?
My number 2 is Saw. Now, here's the thing. As I've gotten older, I don't find movies scary anymore.
Yeah, absolutely.
I laugh at movies now. I mean, like you go back and you watch the Nightmare on Elm Street and the Jason movies. You just can't help but look at it as a comedy. I mean, the guy commercial where they're like, "Why don't we just go into the car that's that one that they point to the car that's running already?"
Yes.
You can't that's how you feel when you get older. You're just like, oh my God, these people are just stupid. I used to go to this mall called Indian Springs Mall, and it wasn't in the ghetto, but it was in a part of town where more black people went to it. And there wasn't an issue with that because I liked going there to watch scary movies because they talked at the screen. I actually enjoyed it for scary movies. No, don't go in there, motherfucker. You're going to get killed and shit like that. And I loved that, though. I loved it for scary movies because it's so much better. You're like, yes, this is fun. That is the only time I want to hear people talk is during a scary movie because it's so freaking hilarious if they do it. But Saw, man, you think about it, that movie is just, it's graphic, it's believable enough. The first one was believable enough that there's some crazy motherfucker out there like that. And as it went along, they just got a little more graphic and a little crazier, and then they got the laser part to it. They got a little out there. They were still good movies, but Saw, the original one, man, that's some crazy shit.
Yeah, to me, the original one, I wasn't really scared of it, but to me, that's one of the greatest horror movies ever. It's a top 10, man. Yeah,
I mean, I wasn't, like I said, I don't get scared at these things anymore, but I do think about, is it scary? Yeah, for most people, they're like, oh my God, they just thought off his. Yeah. So.
Yep.
Okay. Alzo, you're number 1, sir.
All right. And the reason why I wanted to go first, because I didn't want anybody to say this before I did, but my number 1 is not a movie. It's not even a TV show.
The hell is it?
Unsolved fucking mysteries. Unsolved mysteries.
Dude, you are not fucking around.
That show, first off, with the fucking beginning of the music and shit.
Yes.
That show used to scare the shit out of me, bro.
I did not see that coming.
No, you're not fucking around, man. You're right. Because if you think about it, if you're in a house by yourself and you hear that music start up, it was a quiet Saturday night.
Fuck that. The host used to scare the shit out of me.
Yeah, Robert.
Robert Pack.
Yeah,
Robert Stack. Sorry,
Stack.
Yeah.
Robert Stack.
Dude, that guy. I mean, the guys they've had, the next two that they had, they're not bad, but it's not the same as that guy. That guy just had this way of, it was a Saturday night, and he's like, oh shit, this guy's fucked.
Who had a voice too? The guy that did Believe It or Not.
Believe it or not.
Please believe it or not, yeah.
But
I
that
used to
one,
think Stack was behind it.
that
But
show
not.
though,
Yeah.
it's that some of the things. I mean, and I'll never forget. They had this one guy. It was like called a Mad Bomber, where he used to just put little bombs in bags, man, and people walk up and see like a grocery bag and touch it, and boom, and it blew off their fucking arms and shit. They did alien abductions and shit. Yo, that show was a fucking torture as a kid, man. And I used to watch it because I love that shit, right? So I would watch it, but it would scare the shit out of me. I kid you not. I would walk down the street, and if I seen like a $5 bill on the ground, I would be like, did someone put that there? Try to kick it with a stick first before just to make sure. Trust me, bro. Yo, that shit gave me nightmares. So number one, Unsolved Mysteries, bro.
Wow.
I don't think you had no worries about somebody getting that one, bro.
Oh my god, seriously. Fuck. Out of left field there, bud. But you're right. That was fucked up when we were kids.
Yep.
All right, Guy Scar.
I would have to say The Exorcist. That 360 head thing and that little girl, when I would see any type of dolls dressed in the same type of nightgowns, I'd be like,
Now, you know that's based on a real story, right?
Yes.
Do you know where that story happened?
Oh, damn music, boy. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I hate that music.
God, and the projectile vomiting.
It happened. It was actually a
In
boy.
New York, wasn't it?
No, it was a boy, and it happened in St. Louis, Missouri, right on the other side of the state from me. And the house is still there. It was one of the first, like, in recent history.
It's still there? Really?
Yeah, time I was out there, I haven't been out there in years, but
People
actually,
live
it was a house on George Washington University there. I'll look up more information for you, but it's really interesting because it was a boy, and it was one of the first in recent history exorcisms that the Catholic Church actually admitted to. They people will tell you they claim that they've done hundreds of thousands of them over time, but this one was actually confirmed by the Catholic Church as to be that it was actually done, which they makes them be confirming paranormal, which is I mean, so the real story is even crazier than the movie, which is hard to believe, but I think that's what makes that movie really scary to begin with, is the fact that it's got
based on a true story.
Yeah.
Well, I only knew it was based off a true story when they made the new movie there. Was it Emily Rose? Was it called? What is it called? Something?
Oh yeah, The Haunting of Emily Rose, or The Exorcism of Emily Rose. Yeah.
That's what I found out, that the original was based off a real, real event, and I was like, oh shit, definitely not watching that one again. I was like, that one. Man, those balls.
That thing is based on a true story. Oh shit! Time to turn the channel.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Pussies. I'll be one. Harry or ball, whichever you prefer. My number one is tied. I could not. These two are just as creepy to me. Hellraiser and Jeepers Creepers. Hellraiser, that pinhead, he used to fuck me up with all his sadistic sayings and shit. And Jeepers Creepers, man, when that sucker pulled through that damn bus, and then he'd go after the people and take the different parts and shit. And then how that dad got on his ass, and his dad just kind of stayed there and guard the whole damn shit. I think he come out like every 31 years or something like that. That shit was that was wild to me. So those two are tied for my number one. I think I'm leaning more towards Jeepers Creepers.
Cool.
I kind of like that one a bit. I think it's Jeepers Creepers 3 is something out now. I don't think I've seen the last one.
I seen 1 and 2. I can't remember if I seen 3. I think I seen 3. I seen 3. I did.
So those are mine. What's your number one, Chris?
It's The Shining.
I've been to the hotel. That was scary.
Well, I've been to the hotel. I know the stories, and that story was written while Stephen King was in that hotel. And I'll tell you what, it's crazy ass shit. I'm looking here really quick. That's weird. I hate when that shit happens.
I didn't like the remake. I think it's hard to recreate Jack Nicholson's crazy with his stuff.
Mm-hmm. No, I
haven't. Dr. Sleep was good though.
Well, I've heard people tell me multiple things about that it isn't good because it has nothing to do with it, and then other people says it was really good. All right.
No, it does.
I'm going to show you something really effed up here really quick. Besides, I mean, nothing that you can't show. But here, I want you to share my screen really quick. But The Shining, when you go to that hotel, and it's weird. Okay, this is the house right there from The Exorcist.
Okay.
That's the real house. It's the real address. But this blurry part, I don't understand that. That's kind of effed up if you think about it.
So whenever you take the picture that is blurred like that?
Yeah, look at this. You keep going and it stays blurred, and I have no clue why. That's crazy shit there. I mean, if you think about it, because like even all the way over here,
going there.
See, what the hell? Yeah, for real. But that's the real house right there. It's still there. So,
think people live there?
Oh, sorry.
People live there?
Yeah, they got to.
It's fucking crazy.
Well,
they must be.
Here, I'll put this in here. Yeah, they probably are in that neighborhood. Here, I'll put this in the private chat. It's the article about the house. But The Shining, again, scary is subjective. The more real it is, when you think about it, be stuck in a place like that where you can't leave, and just noises, things happen. You start to get in your own head, whether or not that stuff would be real. In if you were in that movie, did you see it for real, or was it just your imagination? And did you let your imagination get the best of you to the point that you end up dead out in a maze, frozen to death?
I don't know if I shared this on the stream with you guys, but I had to drive to my parents, and they live in the country. They bought a farm, and on the road to their house, there used to be this old chapel church right next to the road. When I was driving there, I was going about 90 kilometers an hour. All of a sudden, I shit you not, I saw an old lady in a nightgown in the middle of the road. I slammed the brakes and I went through her.
There are a lot of stories like that.
Not only that, the next day, my father called me. The chapel that was there burnt down.
The next day, oh yeah?
That's crazy. That's crazy, crazy, crazy.
Dude, when that happened, I was sweating. Like I broke it into a cold sweat, and I'm like, okay, I know I didn't get sleep, but
I've been like, Dad, Mom, I'm never coming back to visit you.
Yes, I was gonna say the same.
But it was far from their house. It was like a good 25 minutes away from my parents' house.
Was there another route? Because I would never drive. I would never drive on that fucking road.
I could too, but that was some scary shit.
Was it nighttime too?
Yeah, it was pitch dark when I went.
Oh yeah. Oh hell to the fucking.
I went to assemble.
Your wife be like, why are you booking a plane flight? Because I'm flying to my mom's and dad's house. I'm never driving on that road again.
Yeah, that was weird, man. That was really weird. Never had an experience like that ever.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I remember I'll go on another experience that I fucking had. And I had it was Jason and Trevor, and a few people, they were sleeping at my house, you know what I mean? So we were all crashed out in the living room because that's where we had the First Choice box. So we're all watching First Choice and shit. And man, I wake up and I look out my window, and I kid you not, it looked like there were 3 fucking ET heads looking into my window, bro. I was like, what the fuck? I put my head under covers and shit. I didn't wake no one up or anything because I didn't want anyone to think I was crazy or nothing. But I was put my head under cover and I went right back to fucking sleep. I was like, okay.
You sure it wasn't me, Travis, and Junior?
It could have been, but I don't know. I don't know.
Is he about to confess something to you? That was us, man. That was us.
Well, I don't know what they would have been doing looking at my in my room and the living room about 3:00 in the morning. But I did have
definitely not us.
I did have I was on the first story, so it would be easy to climb up on my balcony and shit. But man, they look like ET heads, man. I kid you not. And I was just like, fuck this shit.
You left them there. You went to your bedroom, didn't you?
No, I stayed there, and I wasn't gonna go be alone. Are you fucking mad? I said, if we all going, we're going together.
Good Lord.
That's fucking right.
I have
Hello, Vet. How you doing? Good morning.
Hey, Vet.
Good morning.
I got one for you. So my DJ name is Spooky, DJ Spooky, and I got that because a bunch of people who know me know that I'm a big paranormal guy. I chase this shit. I used to go to these abandoned buildings. I love ghost hunts. I love UFOs. I love all that crap. So
typical white person.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Say whatever. I don't care. But I had reoccurring dreams of this like amusement park for years, and I went on a trip one time to Lake Okoboji, Iowa, which in itself has a lot of UFO activity. They even did an X-Files episode there.
That's right.
Well, not there, but that's where it was about. Yeah. And I'd forget the name of the amusement park, but there's an amusement park there. I'd never been here in my whole entire life, but I always remembered in my dreams, it was a bunch of little kids running around, having a good time. And just some strange like kids were there too. And so I go up there, I'm like 15 or so when I go, and I'd had these dreams since I was like 7 or 8. And I go there, and there's the amusement park. Never been there in my life, but it is the amusement park. And as I remember, I was like, I think some of those kids might have been aliens. and so then I always was like, did that really happen, or is that just some strange dream that it looked close enough like it? But I swear to God, that was the exact fucking amusement park, and it's so crazy to this day. I've not been back up there since then, though.
I wouldn't either.
I'm like, nope, good enough.
I wouldn't either.
I'd either been there a lot already and just didn't realize it, or something. But
so you think you were abducted and brought there?
I don't know.
I have a question. Did your butt hurt ever after those days?
I knew where you were going. I knew. No, that's the next and only. Just so you know, always has been, always will be. Well, unfortunately, at some point, I'm gonna have to go get the test done. Hopefully, I can get one of those shit in the box tests.
Bro, you're gonna be knocked the fuck out. You ain't gonna feel it. I done had one done. You ain't gonna feel it.
Oh, you're talking about colonoscopy? Yeah, they don't hurt, man.
Nope.
Yep.
Don't hurt up there.
I don't know.
They're gonna give you some good shit, boy. You're gonna get that Michael Jackson shit.
I was like this when I opened, seeing the camera, and then going to the doctor. Is that the inside of my colon? It's so clean.
I'm gonna tell you, that medicine's so good, they can be like, spell Azo. You be like, in. When you wake up, you be like, Z.
What it is fun though.
We didn't finish.
What's fun though is the room that you're brought into after with the other people in that room.
I'm gonna tell you what.
There's a whole
symphony. I don't know about Derek. I was in private rooms when I did it, but what sucks about it is the 2 days prep, because they give you an ass of shit you gotta take, and man, you eat shit
That's
like water, man. Can't eat nothing but like Jello.
Yours was 2 days.
So
yours was
fucking
2 days,
broke, man. 2 days prep, man.
Mine was only 1.
Mine was 2 days.
Oh
You talking about hungry? I'm a fucking damn grizzly bear, man. I can't eat shit for 2 days. God, fucking. Time was I got in the car, my wife said, "We want to go IHOP right there."
He was hangry.
We went straight to IHOP, man. I must have got I want 3 pancakes. Give me that steak omelet,
some
side
bacon,
hash browns. Man, that was torture.
I ain't do it yet, but I know I'm gonna have to.
At age 50, man, do it. If you got cancer, I do it before that. I would do it before that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like if I do it before then, without a doctor telling me to, I have to pay money for it because even though it's preventative, it's only preventative after. I think they might have dropped it down to like 45 now, though. Here,
yeah, I did it like 2 years ago, so I was 48 then. But there's not my family don't have cancer in the family that I'm aware of. My family, but
that's something we don't have to worry about. We need just go.
Yeah.
We just go and get
I was like, I don't want to feel nothing, Doc, right? I said, I ain't gonna feel nothing. He said, no, Mr. Graham, you're not gonna. I said, if I feel some shit, I'm not taking this shit. He's like, no, you're gonna be on. But the other one, that proctologist, yeah, you're gonna feel that, buddy. Might as well go ahead and grab your teddy bear. And feel pretty violated, buddy.
Then holding the side of the bed like this, the tears gonna come down his face.
What, man?
I mean, I feel so violated.
Don't get one of them about to look like fucking ET. What the fuck? I get somebody else.
You know,
That'd be singing like a soprano.
I'm sure everybody who's going to watch this is going to be like, where did this turn into a colonoscopy talk? I thought they were talking about scary movies. Oh, wait, it might be scary.
That is a scary movie.
Scary, man.
The colonoscopy. Or no, call it colonoscopy without meds.
Shit.
No. Yeah, that I'll be drinking like a freaking sailor. Good piss drunk there.
Go fuck yourself. Go fucking God damn you, motherfucker. Get out of there.
Didn't the day they released a mid-series trailer again of Falcon and Winter Soldiers? I thought I heard that.
Do you see what?
Didn't they release like a mid series trailer of Falcon and Winter Soldiers? Like showing some stuff on the upcoming. Because they said I'm hearing there's supposed to be a surprise cameo on somebody. How they say it? Somebody that we should recognize, but has never before been seen in Marvel.
Supposed to be Rihanna. Everything I've heard says it's going to be Rihanna.
Don't tell me she's going to be Storm.
No. Although I've heard rumors, not that I have very much substantial, or not that they're very substantiated, but I've heard rumors that Rogue might show up in this. But I don't believe that. No.
I also heard that not Rogue, Mystique was supposed to show up in it, and I'm just
I don't
like,
buy
okay.
the Xbox stuff as much, or I mean Xbox X-Men stuff as much. But Rihanna was supposed to be Princess. Oh shit! What was it? Princess is. Oh shit! Hold on, let me look it up.
Something to do with Wakanda. That'd be cool if she was named Morris.
Hey, Austinator, what's up, bro?
There we go. She was supposed to be Princess starts with a Z. Princess Xanda. She was supposed to be Princess Xanda in the original, and then either she had a conflict or they cut the part, and she didn't get to. I don't know, but it says it.
Are you serious, Shifty Jizzle? Janelle Monáe will be talked about for Storm.
That works.
She would kill it.
That works.
Yeah, she would. But she's a sexy woman.
Mm-hmm. But I've heard that it's supposed to be Rihanna, and she's supposed to be from Wakanda. So I think when they say it's a character, so this Princess Zonda is a character from those comics. That if you're a Marvel fan, like they said, it's a current Marvel character that we will recognize, and it's played by a pop star, a female pop star, is more to the point of what I've heard. And
I thought I heard Red Hulk was going to be on there.
I don't think they're going to show that yet because Red Hulk's supposed to be in She-Hulk, but I don't know. Again, I'm just kind of sitting back and letting these episodes play out because I'm happy with the progress of it. I do have some things that I'm not completely happy with. I think there's some things they need to do, but overall in the series, I really do like what they're doing. It's got a lot of interest for me. And especially after the last episode, like we talked, that was a great episode, how they did everything.
I just don't believe the X-Men stuff. Like, if you're going to get a character, fine, but I just don't believe the X-Men stuff.
We just haven't
I know what I heard
about the movie.
Everything always said it might be forged, too.
Yeah, yeah.
X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that they were going to do something to introduce either by conversation the X-Men, that they were gonna somehow connect something.
Forge would be cool. We never seen him in live action, so I wouldn't be mad at that.
I wouldn't either, but like I said, I just don't buy any X-Men coming in right away because they haven't even talked about or explained anything about mutants yet. So I just don't see X-Men. I don't.
Well, it's just I hate to say this, but I'm looking forward more to Invincible than I am Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Wasn't that crazy, that show?
Oh my god!
I haven't read the comic books, and I think that's fire. The first episode, I was like, "What is this?"
I think I read that thing where Alonzo said it was talking about how the older they get, the stronger they get, and the Verminite War or whatever, and all that kind of crazy stuff. So if it's gonna be like that, all I can say is sit back and strap in, buddy, because it's gonna get crazy.
I was telling Alonzo when I watched the first episode, I stopped right after that first end credit, right? Because there's still a lot of episode after that. So I was like, man, this kind of sucks, man. Was it just like a superhero that superhero team you buy it from the Wish website? I was like, what the fuck is this? And then I went back to watch the second episode, and I realized I didn't even finish the first one yet. And I'm like, oh, this is good.
And then he'd be talking, and then all of a sudden, yeah, what's your name? I am Bing, and it showed that name.
Invincible.
Oh, I hate shit. What the hell?
I like that. I like that.
I don't like that.
I don't know why you guys don't like that. I like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, that show was fire. Like I said, on that first episode, the end of it, because I'm like you, when it went off, I didn't stop it. I just let it go, and I was like, okay, there's more. You know what I mean? Then I was like, holy shit, Handyman is a badass boy. Yes, I'm like, yes, give me more of that shit. Like, give me more of this shit. That shit is fire.
It's on Friday, right? Comes out the same, yeah.
Same time as Falcon and Winter Soldier. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, fellas, we've been on 1 hour and 3 minutes.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna go around the panel and everybody shout out their channel and what's going on in their neck of the woods. We're gonna start at the end and go with Guy Scar first. How you doing, Sky Scar? Tell everybody what's going on in your neck of the woods.
Well, what's going on so far? Like I said, I was going to bring out a video this weekend, but I had some technical difficulties that set that back. So you can find me for some gaming clips, some reviews. Well, one review so far, but hey, this is a start. Sundays, Falcon and Winter Soldier Roundtable at 8:30, hosted by Danny. Mondays right here, 9 p.m. Khaotic Conversations. Tuesdays, 9 p.m. The Chaos List. So that's tomorrow. So make sure to tune in. And Wednesdays, 9 p.m. Rule of 3, The Side of More, at 10 p.m. back at the OOC. So yeah, man, a nice packed up week with great shows, great hosts, great entertainment, great topics, always fire. And thank you guys for always having me.
Not a problem. Mr. Knight, what's going on in your neck of the woods, sir?
Well, like I just said, got a new chair, put it together earlier today, shot a video with my son and I putting it together and time-lapsed it. put a little audio track over it, giving the information about it. But it's an unboxing, so that should be up hopefully tonight. And then tomorrow is another Unmasking the Masked Singer. Wednesday, of course, the Rule of Three. Tuesday, tomorrow night over on Anzo's channel and on Chaos Central, we're going to have the Chaos List. I'm sorry. And I'm hoping Thursday, not guaranteed yet. I know I keep saying this, but I'm hoping to get back to the weekly Rumble. And then Friday, or actually, I don't know. I think that's all this week until Sunday, which we'll be doing another Name That Tune with JJ and I, and weekly wrap up, same things. Just trying to keep content coming out. That's a really important thing. Sometimes it's tougher than it has to be, but just depends on the news of the week and different things like that. So might have some more trailer reactions, reviews, stuff like that come up soon too. Thank you for having me on. Sorry about being late.
No problem.
Don't let it happen again.
Hey, what's going on?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome very much. Yes, guys, the channel Bigger For It Entertainment. You guys can check it out tomorrow for the Chaos List. Got some surprises and some super chats for Chris over here because he's fucking around today, all right? So you can get it. Also, I know I'm going to wake up tomorrow and I'm probably going to have to do another Shots Fire video because I know Danny's going to be on.
You know what you need to do is you need to get that scene and have LDG put your face on it.
It's coming. I was sitting there on the porch minding my business, and he called me out for no reason.
Because you called me out, Danny?
No, I didn't. I didn't call your name. First time I called your name, you said, "Don't call my blood clot name. My blood clot name. My blood clot name." I ain't said nothing. I ain't called nobody's name. Nobody's name.
You ain't called nobody's name, but we know who the fuck you was talking about when you said you had friends that are up in their
talking about Robert Storm, like I did the first time.
You said friends. You said panties in a bunch. You got friends.
I did not call Anzo's name.
It's
not
okay.
Call Anzo's name.
It is okay. I knew who you were talking about, so I had to come up with it. So now I know tomorrow's gonna be another one. So I'm gonna wake up in the morning, gonna see this video. And yeah, I'll probably have to do another one, but we'll see how that goes. Depends.
I gotta sleep on it.
Yeah, it'll probably be a weak ass video, anyways, where I don't even need to respond on that. So we'll see what happens. But with that being said, guys, I really enjoyed being on the show today. It was a great show. I liked it. Check out the OOC and all the other stuff we do. Side of Tabasco. Appreciate having me on, Danny.
No problem. I am Danny, aka Comic Chat. This is the Monday Night Show, Chaotic Conversation. We have all different Chaotic Central shows throughout the week, so please pick them all. Pick one, whichever one you like. Support us. We appreciate it. 4 guys on this panel. We try to put out good content, try to have a good time, try to show you views and opinions that may not necessarily line up with yours, but sometimes we may sway you to our way of thinking. So we appreciate all of your support, all of you that hang in there with us. We definitely notice, recognize, and appreciate it. So just keep hanging in there with us. And as always, man, we appreciate it. And the next time, peace.